Whether you're looking to improve your personal or professional life, setting goals is a key step towards achieving success. One of the biggest mistakes that people often make when setting goals, particularly around the beginning of the year, is succumbing to the new year, new me mentality. This can involve setting overly ambitious or unrealistic goals with the idea that a new year represents a clean slate and a chance to make major changes. Setting overly ambitious goals can lead to frustration and disappointment, and in most cases, it may even discourage you from setting goals altogether. While it is important to set goals and strive for personal and professional growth, it is also important to be realistic and honest with yourself about what is achievable within a given time frame. In this video, I will cover the importance of setting goals and how to set effective goals, as well as strategies for achieving the goals that you set. Setting goals gives us a direction and a focus that can help us stay motivated and on track. When we set goals, we're able to clearly define what we want to achieve, and we create a plan on how to get there. This can be especially helpful when we are faced with challenges or setbacks. When we are faced with these challenges and setbacks, having a plan for achieving your goals gives you a clear target to work towards and stay motivated in the process. One of the biggest mistakes that people make with setting goals is failing to make them smart. When goals are not smart, they are often too vague or unrealistic, which can lead to frustration and disappointment. But what does smart goal even mean? SMART is for specific, M for measurable, A for attainable, R is for relevant, and T is for time bound. To illustrate this concept of SMART goals, let's use an example. Imagine this. Imagine that you're planning a trip to a new city. You have never been there before, so you decide to do a lot of research and make a list of all the things you want to see and do while you are there. This list becomes your travel goals. Now let's say that you want to visit the top 10 tourist destinations in the city. The top 10 tourist destinations is a specific goal because it is clear and well defined. You also decide to set a deadline of 3 days to visit all of the tourist attractions. This goal is time bound because you have given yourself a specific time frame of 3 days to visit the top 10 tourist attractions in the city. Next, you create a plan for how to achieve your goal. You decide to break it down into smaller steps, such as visiting 2 attractions per day. This makes your goal more attainable. Why? Because it feels more manageable and you can track your progress along the way. Next, you enlist the help and support of a friend who is going to join you on your trip and help you stay on track. This is an important part of your process because it gives you someone who's going to hold you accountable and provide encouragement for you when you need it. And finally, as you visit each attraction, you take the time to celebrate your progress and you take lots of photos to document the journey. This helps to keep you motivated and reinforces the idea that hard work pays off. By the end of your trip, you have successfully visited all 10 tourist attractions and you've achieved your travel goals. This same process can be used to set and achieve any kind of goal, whether it's related to your personal or your professional life. The key here is to make your goals specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART, and to break them down into smaller steps, as well as enlist the support of others and celebrate your progress along the way. Setting unrealistic goals is a common mistake that people make when goal setting. I was king at this. I was overconfident in my ability to reach targets that I set for myself. Here's what I learned. It's important to dream big and let your imagination run wild, but it is also important to break down your dreams into goals that are realistic. Take into account your available resources and constraints. Any big dream can be achieved if broken down into attainable, realistic goals. For example, I want to become a millionaire in a year. That's an admirable goal, but it may not be realistic or attainable for most people. Whether or not the person can achieve that goal depends on their current circumstances. Setting unrealistic goals can lead to disappointment and a lack of motivation to continue working towards them. So keep your goals realistic. A common mistake that prevents people from achieving their goals, and I've seen this many times, is that the goals are not relevant or aligned with their values and long-term vision. 99% of the time, this will lead to a lack of motivation and engagement because the goals just don't feel meaningful or worthwhile. So always set goals that are aligned with your values and your long-term vision. Now that you have a better understanding of how to set goals and how to achieve them, I encourage you to give it a try. Start by identifying a goal that is important to you and use the SMART framework to make it specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Then, break it down into smaller steps and enlist the support of other people within your network. And as you achieve your goals, celebrate your success and your accomplishment. Here's the most important lesson which I want to share with you. This changed my entire perspective on goals and how I approach them. Daily consistent action. That is the key to achieving any goal. Instead of trying to make drastic changes all at once, it is more effective to set smaller, more manageable goals and focus on making steady progress over time. This will help you build your confidence and help you maintain momentum, which increases your chances of success in the long run. Be patient enough to always play the long-term game. Now, personal growth and development is a continuous progress. You are going to make mistakes and encounter setbacks along the way. That is okay. The key is to learn from these experiences and adjust your course as needed, rather than giving up on the goal altogether, which is what most people do. It is always better to set smart goals and work towards them consistently, rather than trying to make major changes all at once. Trust me, with determination and hard work, you can achieve your goals and reach new heights of success. Start by identifying a goal that is important to you and use the SMART framework to make it specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Let me know in the chat one of your SMART goals for the year and how you can apply the principles in this video to avoid the new year, new me mentality. Until next time, my friend, plus ultra.